Well, we're not going with leashes or anklets or nothing like that, man. We're going to just let these guys out and run around. Evidently, I am faster than a parakeet, so I have been catching them. And so I'm just letting them out and run around, get out of that cage. I'm not going to let them stay in that cage all the time. That would be cruel, and we're not going to do that. Blackbird's the one out right now. I've discovered a couple things about my two new friends. This one, when I let him, her, it, she, I don't know. We need to figure this out, what they are. I believe they're males, but this one, he cruised around. He didn't go too far. He did put up a little bit of a fight. When I went to put him back in, he's like, all right, catch me if you can, and he went into all these bushes over here. He went into the bushes, but we got him out of there. And then he went out into the parking lot, and I'm like, come on, man, they're going to run you over, man. But he just kind of looked around, he was on the move, Where this one, Blackbird over here, is more exploratory. He's tasting all, like right now, he's tasting that weed. I was like, this looks pretty good, I don't know if it'll make him sick or not. I don't think it will. If it does, he won't eat one again. But he's been more exploratory. He's been like checking out the fauna and fauna. So we're not going to put leashes on them. I heard too that if you put a leash on the little leg there, that they could chew off their own leg, to get it off of them. So we're not going to do that. I couldn't put that on YouTube. This poor little parakeet chewing its leg off because I leashed it. I would definitely get banned from YouTube for something like that, I'm sure. So we're not going to do that. We just let them run around. I guess, I'm kind of old, but I'm still faster than I thought I was. They can be a trick to catch. They are pretty fast and can somewhat fly. But we're not going to do the leash thing. We're just going to let them out of the cage, let them run around, just get in a safe place. I only let out one at a time, so I'm not trying to chase down two parakeets. Eventually, I think that they'll gain my trust and they won't go too far. They know that the cage is their house, and I think eventually they just won't go too far, and we'll see how it goes. If they do, then you can pick up a parakeet for $40 at the pet store. So we'll just replace them and rename the new ones the same names we have now. So hopefully they behave and don't do anything stupid, or me for that matter. My job is to keep the cats away. It's like Blackbird here met his first crow, which was like 10 times his size. But they seemed to get along. The crow didn't hurt him or anything. I think the crow itself, had never seen a parakeet before. It's like, check this guy out, man. Where does he get colors like that? Anyway, everybody got along. The crow didn't attack him. He didn't attack the crow. Everybody got along. So we're just giving them some out of the cage time right now, and I think we're going to start doing this a couple times a day at least, at the minimum, at least twice a day. I let them out last night for the first time just to see how it would go, and it went well. It did. They didn't go too far. When one's in the cage and one's outside, they talk to each other. They chirp, 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 chirp. They talk to each other, and so they're communicating. They're brother and brother, or sister and sister, or brother and sister, whatever the case may be. If anybody can just look at a parakeet and tell what kind of sex it is, send me something in the comments, because it's getting annoying, saying him, her, pronouns, transgender, all that crap. You're not transgender, are you? Because I'm already confused enough as it is. No, not transgender, huh? All right, good. Then you can stay. Look, he's like, all right, I got some exercise. I'm already closed my eyes, ready for that. Where's my buddy? He's down there. He's test tasting right now. All right, guys. I'll make another video later tonight. I'll let him out again in the nighttime. I really don't kind of like him out in the daytime coming out because they can actually see. And that was the deal with Pretty Bird behind me there. He could see, and so he made a run for it. But we're not gonna leave him in that cage all the time. I'm just not gonna do that. It's a little difficult for me because I'm not in a house. I live outdoors, and so it's not like but I can outrun them. So if I can still do that, then we'll be okay. I won't let nothing hurt them. All right, guys. Well, that's the first video of this weekend. We're not going to have a big weekend here. We're not going down to Sunrise. We're going to stick close to the boss's house. We might even go over there today. He invited me to come over and take a shower, but I do believe they have ball games this afternoon, and so I'll call him later. And it would be nice to take a shower. Even these two guys might like it. I did discover that, man. These guys love water. And I mean, they love it. I was putting some water, I was just pouring it, like this, into the cage. Oh no, I was cleaning the bottom. I was washing the bottom of it out. And this one right here, got, as the water was, flowing down out of the jug, whatever, man, he run right up underneath it. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to clean here. And he's like, I don't care, I'm taking a bath. And, was just loving the running water, man. I'm going to build these guys a bird bath somewhere, man. Maybe at the boss's house. Maybe the boss will let me build a little bird bath somewhere, I don't know. We'll play that one by ear. I'm gonna cut them loose on a fountain or a waterfall somewhere, and let them have some water fun. They love water, evidently so. And the more I think about it, that makes sense. You see birds in the little bird baths all the time, splashing around in the water. So, all right, I've lost eyesight with Blackbird. Oh, there he is. He's still there. He's doing all right. Tasting another one, huh? Those are weeds. They're really not on the menu. I'll get you something green and look. He's got something in his mouth. That's funny. I did give them some banana last night. I've been watching videos. They like fruits and vegetables, and they like that stuff right there. I got a whole bag of it here. It's called. Let me see if I can see it through the bag here. It's called. Well, I can't see it through the bag, but it's kind of like a treat for birds, and not just parakeets. I think all birds like it. It's some type of a. Looks like a weed to me, but it's like catnip for them. I don't know, but they seem to like it. I threw a hunk of it in there, and they've eaten most of it. And I threw a piece of banana in there last night, but they haven't touched it. Maybe they just don't know what it is. I've been watching videos, and it says in the video that your bird will like to eat whatever you're eating. And I didn't eat the banana in front of them. So maybe I'll pull that old nasty piece out, and then, because there's still like half the banana left, and I'll take a bite out and let them see it. Let them see me eating it, and then throw another piece in there. Because that's what it said in the video, that your bird will want to eat what you're eating. I'm like, well, I hope they like baby back ribs, man, because we eat a lot of those. And I don't know, we'll find out. They do eat bugs. I've learned that much about them. So they will eat meat. Look, here they go. Here they go. You hear them? They're talking to each other. The other one's like, where you at? All right, guys. I'll make another video a little bit later. We're not going to do much this weekend, as I said. We're not going to go south. We're not going to go north. We're just going to hang around the neighborhood here and just kind of take it easy and do a little bird training. You know, let them out of the cage. You know, a bunch of times a day. Let them get used to moving around and, you know, get used to me so they stick close to me. You know, I can't have them running away from me, so. Well, he's just checking out that weed there. It's like, yeah, this tastes good. No, maybe not. Yeah, well, evidently watch it because he's eating it. Stupid bird. It's a weed. You have bananas over here. And you want to eat that? You don't eat the banana, but you'll eat the weed, no? Must be some good weed. All right, guys. I'll see you later. I'm going to try to catch him now. And I'll need both hands for that, so I'm going to have to put the phone down. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.